Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Asmita Durji and I'm going to give the presentation of Leadership in Clinical Practice Assessment 1. As per the famous Mahatma Gandhi said that, I suppose leadership at one time meant muscles, but today it means getting along with the people. So, I'll be starting with the definition of nursing leadership, drawing upon the contemporary literature, following with discussing the importance of the nursing leadership in my clinical environment with some reasonable examples. And lastly, I'll be explaining one of the preferred leadership styles and its significance. So these are the contents: definition of leadership, importance of leadership in nursing, leadership style, and overview. So moving towards the definition of nursing leadership, leadership is one of the concepts that has been discussed, defined, and characterized in the contemporary literature. As Mannix, Wilkes, and Dilly highlights that leadership is a process of influencing the activities of an individual or a group in efforts towards goal achievement in each situation and through the direction of the human assistant. And a leader is one who successfully marshals in human collaborators acquiring the goals of a particular organization. It is a widespread approach, and Foster 2014 also defined a leader as someone who is qualified on improving the things and who assembles the members to move towards the better vision and goals. Giving an example on the nursing field, the nurse in charge or the ward in charge is the leader to the staff nurse and to the patient. In contemporary, the nurse in charge executives also lead the student nurse who are also involved in the care of the leading patient through their participation in senior level decision making and their ability to influence how nursing is valued and practiced. So, in other hand, nursing leadership is the single most significant factor in motivating and inspiring health professionals on delivering and monitoring evidence-based practices, evaluate the outcome with the continuous improvement framework, improving efficiency and safe environment, and assessing the mitigating risks to the patient, and also reframing health-related policies with the coordination with the team to maintain nursing standards as stated by Rhodes and Joffield 2010. Likewise, the framework for nursing leadership requires a conceptualization of the various functions, roles, and responsibilities of the nurse manager or administrator. As Johnson 2011 explained that its nurse own intrinsic leadership factor fulfill the function of leadership, having a knowledge of it. Moving forward, Swanwick and McKim 2011 states that clinical profession is grounded on a holistic approach, so as the leadership in nursing accompanied by the key principles like being adjustable, persuasive, and multidimensional with varying needs and situations. Thus, healthcare nurses who are upgraded into leaders can accelerate any organization at different stages. So the next is importance of nursing leadership in a contemporary literature. The the emerging nursing profession has faced the changing in the healthcare environment, challenging and influencing the leader's demand because of its dynamically changing environment. Not only that, clinical nurse leader positively influence the healthcare teams to find the problems and need of the patient with the support of planning and implementing the research-based practices and reach in opportunities to grow and enrich the delivery of the patient care services and a high level of nursing care. This is said by Joseph and Hoover 2015. Similarly, the clinical nurse not only dealt with the other healthcare personnel like medical officers, surgeons, psychologists, therapists, on-duty clinical nurses, but also responsible to deal with the population patients and their concerned families. Therefore, the main purpose of the clinical nurse leader is to empower the nurses for performing excellent in the relationship with other individuals. This is said by Alexander 2017. As a significant portion of a significant portion of population is rising and the disease, the healthcare industry must take an account for individual issues, increased reliance on the private sector, need for the efficient care, and level of improvement in care. Significantly, health organizations are accountable for safe and quality care. These issues require careful management from healthcare authorities, and this is where nurse leaders are vital resources which play an active role in development and advances in the delivery of the qualitative care, which is written by Delhi et al. 2013. Additionally, the clinical nurse leader bridges the gap between the policies and practices by ensuring the members are following the safety protocols. So moving towards the preferred leadership style, there are different types of leadership in practice, and everyone follows their own preferred choices in their organization field, understanding their pros and cons. Among all the leadership styles, I prefer the democratic leadership, which is also known as shared and participative leadership. An outstanding point about this leadership is that the organizational team are involved in planning and implementing the designated uh, tasks. In addition, democratic leader work as motivating role models and pursue new ideas and innovation to solve the problems identified the members of the group. This also helps to strengthen the bond between the members of the leadership group and the following members, which ultimately leads to the group to cherish into something good, which is explained by the Taylor Ford and April 2015. Moreover, in the field of nursing, leadership style, democratic leadership style is mostly used because nurses from different backgrounds share their knowledge, ideas, and skills, which helps in decision-making process related to the patient quality care and support the organization to be broader and stronger. As a result, uh, this helps to increase the success rate, promotes job satisfaction among the nurses, and will be dedicated towards the work, resulting in limited turnover among the staffs, which is also stated by Jones in 2011. To highlight the importance of democratic nursing leadership, let me give you and findings from the qualitative study conducted in the County Hospital in North America. Uh, the research was done in 2014, and one of the unit manager, Glenda Bennett, a 56-year-old who is looking after 600-bed county hospital and working as a manager for 7 years, and found high employee turnover, understaffing, lack of supplies, resulting staff burnout because of the previous unit manager. So Glenda organized a one-on-one meeting, suggestion box, informal votes, personal phone calls, and all staff meetings significantly eased high employee turnover rates. This shows the democratic leadership style of Glenda Bennett in ensuring nurses' job satisfaction, quality of care to the patient, and less turnover. So at last of this presentation, I'll quickly go through the overview of this presentation. The concept of the leadership is important to the nursing profession. Leadership is all about directing the clinical nurses to reach a common goal. Being a nurse leader is not just being taking care of group of patients, but also crucial in quality and cost effective in continuum of care era. Specifically, leadership nursing is a fundamental skill that allows the clinical provider to direct the complex healthcare system efficiently, and to provide decision making and problem solving to achieve the same goals. Similarly, job satisfaction, commitment to work, and positive outcomes and delivery of positive care, improve safety are important positive aspect of leadership nursing. Thus, from my point of view, I prefer to choose democratic leadership because it focuses on the human aspect and builds effective teamwork. Interaction between the leaders and subordinates is open, friendly, and trusting. And lastly, freedom is the constructive characteristics of this leadership style. So I prefer to choose democratic leadership style. So this is all about the leadership and its significance and the democratic leadership styles. So this is it. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you.